Welcome back to Inside Avondale. I'm your host, Patrick Cartiern. I'm the communications manager here at the Avondale Comprehensive Development Corporation. And in the studio today, I have Miss Marnita Woolford, a.k.a. Coach Nina from Cincinnati Diamonds, fast pitch softball team. How you doing, Coach Nina?
I'm doing good, thank you.
I'm doing all right. Can you talk to us a little bit about fast pitch softball? What's the difference?
Well, it took me a minute to move to fast pitch, actually. I really like slow pitch, less rules and regulations. But to get my girls ready for high school and college,
Right.
we had to go ahead and make that move. This is our 4th year doing fast pitch. We play in a league called the Girls League, and
Okay.
the girls start as young as 6 years old. So we start with parents or coaches pitching to the girls. And when they move to the 10U, which is 9 and 10-year-olds, then it goes to the girls pitching to each other.
Okay. All right. So how did I heard you were the founder of the league. How did that come about?
The way it goes here in the city right now, I'm the only coach that's coaching girls, period.
Okay.
As far as representing Cincinnati. But what happened was a while back, CRC decided to let go of the league. So when they let go, it left me and my girls without a place to play. We started out the first year traveling, going as far as Dayton and Indiana to find teams for the girls to play against, which was good, but the money ran out. So we looked up and found a league over in St. Bernard that was slow pitch, but 2 years in, they stopped running the league. So it left me again with my girls having nowhere to play. So I went to the different communities, which was Bond Hill, Avondale, Evanston, Walnut Hills, and got all the girls together, got a couple parents to help me coach, and we played against each other.
Okay.
So that meant I got each team organized, I ordered uniforms for everybody, I set up the schedule and everything. Well, now we lucked up, we got into the Girls League. Took us 5 years to get in. We play against other cities like Sharonville, Forest Park, Wyoming. I think Forest Park is as far as we go, Springdale. And it gives the girls an opportunity to get out the city and also see how the other teams, are run.
Okay. What ages do you have?
We start at 6 years old and go up to 14.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's like different levels, like baseball has
Yes.
like T-ball and C-ball, B-ball.
We have the 8U where the parent or the coach pitch to the girls.
Right.
And then we move up to the 10U, which is 9 and 10-year-olds, and they pitch to each other. So, it's really recreational, but when you get up to the 12U and the 14U, depending on the girls and the background as far as the training that they receive, the pitching can get really fast.
Okay. Well, so if I wanted to join your team, where do you guys practice and what time?
Our home field is located down on Sherman Avenue,
Okay.
right before you get to the Fun Factory skating rink. And next week, starting next Tuesday, we'll be on the field Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 to 7:30 or 8. And then on Sundays, we'll be on the field from 3 to 8. So we'll be out there.
Okay, so I know since the season's starting soon, are you still looking for young ladies or?
Always open for girls. It doesn't matter what level they're at.
Right.
We take them and train them for everything we know and just let them go on.
Okay, and I've seen pictures of like your girls at like Xavier and doing some other service projects.
Yes.
How did you guys get started doing those type of things? And what do you guys normally do outside of softball?
Outside of softball, we do little special events. We'll have a skating party, which we do our fundraising for. We'll take the girls down to the Reds game, but we also do volunteer work. We do Matthew 25 ministry. We'll do the Walk of Dimes each year. We'll do some volunteer work around the community or down at the Red Stadium.
Okay, and I know you had a couple girls that played with us in the Pitchers for Peace softball
Yes,
game. Will you guys be
yes.
back this year?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So when does the season start?
Our season is set to start the week of April the 25th. and we can play either on the weekends or during the week. So we're just waiting to get our schedule.
Okay, and then are you looking for any assistance? I know we got a bunch of volunteers in the neighborhood and maybe looking for some things to do.
We are always looking for volunteer coaches.
So how would they get in contact with you?
My phone number is 513-307-7702, or they can look me up on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, always look us up on Facebook. What's your name on Facebook?
Cincinnati Diamonds.
Okay, and I look forward to getting some pictures of the diamonds and stuff
Yes.
on Inside Avondale's Facebook as well. So if you are inquiring about the Cincinnati Diamonds, you can always call here to our office as well or call Coach Nina. Anything else, Coach Nina, you would like to tell the community?
We've been around for a long time, so if any of my older players are out there and if you guys want to come back and volunteer, we'd love to have you.
Okay, and are there any teams that might want to play against the Diamonds? So, I mean, can we get those scheduled? I know we're probably some other communities that might want to
Yes, or
see what
even
they have.
if some of the T-ball NAHO teams want to play, we're open for that also.
Okay. All right, well, Miss Nina, thank you for coming down. I look forward to an exciting season this year for the Diamonds. Don't forget to follow us on Inside Avondale on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like our page, follow us, share our videos, subscribe to us on YouTube, Inside Avondale, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Let me tell you who to blame. Blame the boy lying at your feet, his body oozing life through the hole in his stomach where the bullet tore him apart. Blame him for challenging you, for not looking away and for not backing down when you pulled out the gun. Blame your mother for bringing you into this world when she was but a kid herself and for dragging you up, not bringing you up. Blame society for not giving you hope. Blame your father for not being there, the man who looked after himself instead of looking after you. Blame the gun in your hand for making you a target, for making you more likely to be picked on. Blame the dead boy, blame your mother, blame society, blame your father, blame the gun, blame anyone but yourself for not being strong enough to put down the gun, to break the cycle.
Here's my nephew Scruff about to run into trouble again.
Hey, Bobo, where's your video game? In here. Well, look at this. Uh-oh. It's my dad's. You want to hold it? What'll I do?
You'll see, but that's not the only problem he has.
Hey, here's a shortcut. Not down there, Square. I don't think it's safe. Come on, the coast is clear. I'm not taking a chance, Lance. Oh, no. Well, hello, Dogface. Come to give us your sneakers?
Uh-oh, trouble again, Scruff. What are you gonna do now?
I don't know.
If you get my new comic activity book, More Adventures with Scruff, you'll find out what you can do about bullies, drugs, and guns.
Am I the hero again?
You'll see. And you'll see lots of games.
Cool.
For your free copy of my new comic activity book, write Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. And you'll be helping take a bite out of crime.
I want it.
Welcome back to Inside Avondale. I'm your host, Patrick Cartier, and in the studio I have Miss Audrey Holtz, the Community Resource Coordinator with Rockdale Academy. How are you, Miss Audrey?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I know Rockdale has a bunch of different things going on. We're always down there. Can you talk to us a little bit about some of the health and wellness programs? I know it's Minority Health Month, so I want to make sure we got to highlight a couple of the many things that you guys have going on at the school.
Yeah. So, one of the initiatives that we started a couple years ago, actually, our principal was really big on this. It's called Fight for Fitness.
Okay.
And so, out of Fight for Fitness, we have safe play days on Saturdays for it's the first and the third Saturday of the month for students, and we kind of were thinking of something that the adults could do as well to go with our Fight for Fitness initiative. And so a group exercise program was one of the things we thought about. And so Zumba, which is very popular nowadays, and I like doing Zumba, so I figured if I was going to be exercising and working, why not have a Zumba class at the school that the community can come to, our teachers, our staff, and we even have some of our students that come to the Zumba classes.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's open to everyone?
Yes, it is open to everyone. We advertise on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, actually, that's called Free Fitness for You. So people can go on that page and actually look up the instructor for the day, because we have a rotation of instructors that come on Tuesdays, and the classes are every Tuesday from 6:45 to 7:45.
Do you normally see what's your turnout normally like?
We normally have between 45 and 55 people that come every Tuesday, so the class is definitely hopping and rocking and jamming. So yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, hopefully, I mean, we can get 100 people in there.
Yes, we do have the capacity for 100 people. So.
And I know Rockdale. I heard something about it was like a 4-3-2-1 program.
Yes, and that's actually an initiative out of Children's Hospital. So it's the 5210, which is 5 fruits, and you can ask any student at Rockdale and they can probably tell you what that means. So it's 5 fruits and vegetables a day, 2 hours of screen time, 1 hour of play, so exercise, and then 0 for the 0 sugary drinks.
Okay, is that something that you guys measure, or they're just encouraged?
Yes, we actually we partnered with University of Cincinnati and Children's Hospital last year, where our 5th grade students created an app.
Wow.
And so they actually measured, like, kids had to track each of those, so the fruits and vegetables that they ate, the time that they spent outside, the amount of sugary drinks that they drank, and then there's a game that they actually can play. So we got 40 iPads that the kids can actually play the game on their iPads, and they actually created this game themselves. So they programmed it. It's actually really cool.
Okay. Can you talk to us a little bit more about Avondale Moves? You said we have the Safe Play Days on Saturdays. So
yes.
How do those normally go down?
So Safe Play Days, the first and the third Saturday of the month, from 1 to 3. And it's open to any kids in the neighborhood. They can come. The gym's open. We have a bounce house that the kids can use as well. They play basketball. We do some line dancing. They play baseball. When it's nice outside, we go outside and play hopscotch and all those different games. We even have some football that the kids pick up football that the kids can play. So it's a way to get the kids outside in a safe environment that they feel safe, where they can come and play for a couple hours on a Saturday.
And that's open to the community too, isn't that just students?
Yep, it is open to the community. So we do get a lot of, because we track the kids that come. We get a lot of kids, not just Rockdale kids, and they also do it at South Avondale on the off Saturdays that we don't have it at Rockdale. So the second and the fourth Saturday, it's at South Avondale. So we get kids, students from South Avondale, students from that go to the Phoenix. Because I always ask the kids, like, what school do you go to? The kids that I don't recognize, but and they're from all over the city. Kids that go to North Avondale. My own kids come. in play too. So yeah,
Right, and I heard they get to go on field trips as well. with
they
Avondale Moves.
do. They do.
What's some of the trips you guys been on so far?
We've taken them to a Reds game, and then we've also taken them to the Nature Center, which is in Milford, and the kids got to do a hike. And there was some programming that the nature guides did with the kids as well. So yeah.
Okay, well, I definitely look forward to seeing more from Avondale Moves. Like I said, every first and third Saturday, correct? At
Yes,
Rockdale?
at Rockdale.
Okay, and that's open to all kids. Is there anything else at Rockdale you like to talk about?
Well, you know, we really try to support our health initiative at the school, and so, you know, even with the 5210, we've taken away rewarding the kids with even candy, like, you know, the staff used to do. So we're giving them more or different or healthier alternatives. So either a fruit they get, or, you know, a toy like pencils, rather than giving them a candy every time they, you know, they do something well. So we do try to encourage them to eat healthier, and then even be more active. So
Okay, and if I'm a parent or just someone from the community, how else can I get involved in helping out the school with some of these?
we do encourage parents to come help out with play day. So it's not just for the kids. The parents can come as well, and lead some of the activities that we do. So, you know, if you want to play basketball with the kids, you know how to play basketball. We encourage parents to come and do that as well. You know, any kind of physical activities that, you know, parents or adults know how to do and they want to do it with the kids, you know, we encourage them to do that as well.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Audrey, for coming and talking with us. I mean, I look forward to seeing more of the great things that you guys have going on in Rockdale, and maybe bringing you back on the show to talk about a little bit more things going on at the school.
Yep.
All right. Well, stay tuned. This is Inside Avondale. Patrick Cartiern speaking, and we'll be right back.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
I'm only 17, but I know about investing. Believe in something, buy shares in it, watch it grow. So, what if you could invest in the future? The future of kids, like a stock. Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. I could be one of the first college graduates from my family, the first philanthropist from my neighborhood. And if I'm the first, then maybe there's a second and a third. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow. My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
As days go by, when will you realize that very little will change until you change it?
I am empowered.
Get connected to make a difference. Take the pledge. Text EMPOWER to 69866 or go to IamEmpowered.com. The National Urban League, celebrating 100 years.
Welcome back to Inside Avondale. I'm your host, Patrick Cartiern with ACDC. And in the studio, I have Reverend Todd O Neal, founder of the D.R.E.A.M Workshop. How you doing, Reverend Todd?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So what is the D.R.E.A.M Workshop?
D.R.E.A.M stands for D is for drama, R is for reconciliation, E is for education, A is for art, and M is for music.
Okay, so tell me some of the things that you guys will have going down.
Well, we bring young people and older people together, and we have classes. We have classes in audio, video, recording, well, mostly audio. Hopefully, you all will come and bring the video.
Yeah, we can.
And we have African drums, drum set. We have the 5 gold medalist, Dr. Roma, who will work with the choir. We have Yolanda White with Dunamis from New Prospect Baptist Church, Minister Pian Everson Price, Baba Charles, Robert Julia O'Neill. We have a whole lot of people come. They fly in from Boston, from Phoenix, from all over just to help the young people in our city.
Okay, well, you got some heavy hitters coming. When does it start?
It's April the 15th and through the 18th. April 15th, 16th, and 17th is 5 p.m. till 8 p.m.
So it's an after-school thing?
It's an after-school thing, Wednesday through Friday. And then Saturday is the nice Avondale Day, and we will do a concert at 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon.
All right, who's going to be in the concert? Just the students that attend the workshop?
The singers, the dancers, yeah.
Okay, so who all can attend? What ages?
For the classes, and all classes are free, but they need to be in grades 3 and up. If they are in the 3rd grade and up, they can be in the classes.
Okay, so I mean the kids pretty much get to choose which type of classes they want.
Yes, we are registering people right now, so they can get an application from their school, or they can pick up one from South Avondale School.
Okay, so I mean, when you say their school, I mean, do all the schools have a CPS or just the local schools?
In any of the local schools. Not only do we serve the public schools, but we also serve the charter and private schools.
Okay, so I can come even if I'm not from Avondale?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, that's great. All right, so why should kids come to D.R.E.A.M?
Well, one, it will help them find the creativity within themselves. Everybody has talents that they don't even know they have.
I agree.
There was a lady, her mother and sister were musicians. She wanted to play, but they told her she was not musically inclined. They told her she was tone deaf, and she believed it. And when she got older, and her mother passed, her sister passed, and she was 60 years old, she decided, well, I want to learn how to play the piano. And at the age of 60, she started learning how to play the piano. At the age of 62, she was a semi-professional, traveling all over the country. I'd call her up. I said, I'm in New York. She'd drive to New York, and she would play. I'd call her up. She'd play that grand piano, and she gets so excited. In the middle of her playing, she'd stop and say, hallelujah! And then she'd start back because all that talent was within her, and she didn't know it.
Okay.
And, you know, so we want to bring out the creativity out of everyone because we all have it. Whether you're intellect or athlete, you still have so much more within you, and that's what this D.R.E.A.M conference like to bring out.
Oh, how did this come about? Like, how did you form this workshop?
Well, we have been working with the schools, public schools, for many years, and a few years ago, when I started seeing many of the young people who were on the streets and they were hurting each other and it was violence, and I know that they are better than that. I said, no, we need to bring the young people together so they will know the positive creativity within them, so they know they don't have to do negative things. So I called some people, and the beautiful thing about this D.R.E.A.M conference is also faith-based. But when we talk about faith-based, we talking about all denominations, Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostal, Catholic, but it's also multi-religion. We have Jews, we have Muslims, we have Buddhists. It's all focused for the children. Okay. It's do it for the children. Let's help our children. And it's wonderful. We have every Martin Luther King program at Music Hall. We have South Avondale School, along with a few other Cincinnati public schools, with the Muslim school, the Islamic school off the highway, and the Jewish school, and all the young people sing together.
Wow, that's
And
powerful.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
powerful. And they work so well. They're so happy to be with each other. The diversity, they love each other. They eat together before we sing. It's just beautiful.
Okay, and then you said they can pick applications at their school?
They can pick up application. If your school do not have an application, call at South Avondale School and ask for the D.R.E.A.M application, and we will make sure your school have one.
Okay, so if I had some questions, I can go ahead and give you a call. What's the best way to reach you?
The best way to reach me is very hard to reach me.
Right.
It's very hard to reach me. But you can also ask for me at South Avondale School. That is 513-363-5500. 513-363-5500. Or you may leave a message on 513-226-1727. 513-226-1727.
Okay. All right. Well, anything else you want to talk to us about with D.R.E.A.M?
We are just so excited to be in Avondale, and we are excited to be here with you. And we look forward to everybody coming. And we will have a concert that Saturday, April the 18th at 2 p.m. And we want to see you there.
Okay, and we'll do our best to make sure we can make that event as big as possible. And I appreciate you coming down, Bishop Todd, Reverend Todd O Neal. And we look forward to kids joining the D.R.E.A.M conference. Like, again, what's the dates on that again?
April the 15th through the 18th at South Avondale School.
All right, and I'm Patrick Cartiern. This is Inside Avondale. And thank you. We'll look forward to seeing you next time.